I found a screen recording software. Not really software. It comes with Google Plus. I'll do a video later on how to do it. There's no download or anything, but today, as you can see from the title, I am going to be doing how to build a nuclear generator for Minecraft tekkit. I'm using the Technic Launcher version of tekkit. It's the newest one, the Galacticraft tekkit. I already have a whole world set up, but I'm in the moon right now for some reason. I just decided it was a good idea to go to the moon. Yeah. I was building a little base, for fun. I'll do some Galacticraft tutorials later, because Galacticraft is probably, in my opinion, one of the best mods to have fun with your friends with. And as of now, I'm working on a server for tekkit. If I ever get it up, the IP, I'll post in another video or whatever. But anyways, let's get started. So, as my world slowly loads up on my new computer, yeah, I'm on the moon like a mouse. I'll just real quickly throw away anything you don't need. I'll just get some reactor glass. Holy lag. Anyways, so I'm going to start out with a 5x5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops. 5. Also, if any people need the crafting recipes for this, tekkit has not enough items in it, so I could just in survival look up the crafting recipes. I don't know why it doesn't work in creative, but also I could just hit R on this. So reactor casing, it's made of Jesus lag, uranium or yellorium, and then graphite and stuff. Yeah, and it makes 4. So I'll just real quickly make the whole thing. This doesn't have to be your size. You can make your reactor as big as you want. But this is just a small reactor for a little bit of power. I mean, they pack quite a power. They have not pack a bunch, but I mean, they have quite a bit of power from this nuclear generator here. Also, it doesn't matter where you build glass or not, so I guess on these two sides I'll build a reactor casing, and on these other sides I'll build reactor glass. So I'll just put them there. Also, you have to have reactor casing / glass everywhere. You can't have any open spaces, otherwise this does not work. So yeah, it's one thing to note. Also, another thing to note is that this turns into a multi-block. Just kind of, that's how you tell that it's working. So I'll just real quickly go place down a controller on this side. So if I right click it, I need a reactor, and it's yellorium fuel rod. Oops, sorry. Kind of a slow typer. Just a little bit. Sorry guys, just a bit of a delay there. Okay. So what you do is you implant these, and at the top of every one, or like right there, you gotta put a reactor control rod. You gotta do that. If you don't, you're gonna screw your reactor up. So now we have the actual reactor. Okay, so something's not right in the machine's interior. Let's check that out. So if it says that means you either got the setup wrong, maybe you didn't do something right, maybe you didn't patch something up correctly. I think I figured out what I did wrong. Oops, I don't want to place those there. Here, I'll just real quick glass. Did I do that? Well, anyways, I just won't do glass. I just want to be sure. I have a nuclear reactor on the open, just to let you people know. Actually, I'll put some reactor glass. Actually, nah. I could just mine inside if I ever need to. Block is not. What? Well, you know. Really more. The other one to be there. Oh, I think I know what. I'm an idiot. Sorry, people. I know. I probably it just doesn't accept the dimension or something. Because I was trying to build one over here to actually power my moon base legitimately. But another thing happened. I have everything I need. Maybe it's stuff. I don't know. But I'll just show you guys how to launch a rocket, I guess. So this is just a little add-on to the video because I'm an idiot. I'll probably just want to grab a pre-filled one real quickly. Sorry, this is going to be quite a long video because of this delay. But you place this in a 3x3 thing, change into a multi-plug, put your rocket on. I'll just real quickly throw them away. Go into my rocket, hold or click space, and head up to, or is it head up or head down to Earth? Don't know. But yeah, after these 20-second delay, going to head back to Earth and yeah, build a nuclear generator, reactor, whatever. I hope. Sorry for this delay. Really, I am. Then if it doesn't work, then I failed. I'm an idiot, and I need to review myself. I learned this all from a friend who isn't really experienced with this stuff, because it was a complex thing of his friends being friends with his friends, who's one of the guys for the what's the mod called, whatever it is. Let me check. Big reactors. So I learned this all from a friend. So I mean, I don't know if he's trying to mess with me, be a mean person, whatever, haters. But yeah. So I'm almost into the atmosphere where I can real quickly get to Earth. Only 100 more blocks about. And now I'm in the Galactograph interface. So I'm going not to the moon. Going to go to the overworld, and I have this whole thing set up. Oh yeah, as you can see here. Oh sorry, F5 mode. I was trying to do something with steam engines to power an ME system, which worked quite well actually. I have some random stuff in here which I'll put in because I feel like it. It's actually kind of a nice storage unit. ME systems. I'll do a tutorial on them later. So this is what it looks like, the whole system when it's ready. If like there's no different block, it's just a controller, some casing, and so I'll try to this a bit. Basically 3, 4, 5, 5, or yeah, I think that is. So now you're here. Build your little bottom. Okay, now that you have that, 2, 3, it's 5 tall, so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 1 taller than it should be. I'm just trying to copy off of this one. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be pretty mad. Also, if you guys haven't read my channel description, which you should, just to let you know what kind of channel what things I do. Also, head to my video section on my YouTube channel to check out all the interesting videos I posted. They're all quite old because I've been looking around for screen recording software so I can record Minecraft, which, as you guys can tell, is my favorite game on the computer. Because, yeah, I play it a lot and post a lot of videos. But I've been recording on my iPhone, which is really crappy. The camera's not too good, and also the screen brightness looks really junky. So now I am recording with Google+. So yeah, that voice crack though. So I'll place down a reactor controller, some glass up here. I'll place down a reactor access port, and some reactor thing, and of course it doesn't work. Why you know work? Oops. Oh right, reactor. Kind of forgot about that. So just your, and then Yes, it worked. I'll show you guys the interface in here. So this requires yellorium ingots. I can just spawn them in from creative, but if you guys are on a multiplayer server, you need to make yellorium ingots, which you simply find yellorite, or you put it in like a pulverizer, I think, or maybe an induction smelter, I don't know. And then you turn the yellorite ore into yellorite dust, and then from there you smelt the yellorite dust into yellorite ingots, which you use to power this. And the waste you get is cyanide ingots, I believe. Yeah. So how this works is when you activate it with power, oops, well, didn't mean to do that. There's no power, but so your core temperature will go up, your redstone flux per tick will go up a bunch, which is what kind of power you're getting, which redstone flux is basically a power source, universal almost. I think it is, actually. Pardon. I'll real quickly just throw away some of this stuff. But yellorium too. Yellorium is right here. You see, oops, I can type. Totally. Yep, whatever. I'll just do the crafting recipe. Actually, I don't want one. I want 64. I can type. Totally. So not yellorium blocks, but really lag. So yellow cake is something, and yellorium dust, which is what we're looking at, which is a pulverized yellorite ore. Yep, pulverized. Good. And it gives you 2. So I would put this in here, and it takes up some of the fuel for my fuel rods. About, I don't know, I don't feel like doing math. 12. Yeah, I'm smart. Also, you need to make the only, like, I forgot to tell you guys this, but the essentials things you need for this is reactor controller, reactor access port, reactor casing / glass, probably reactor casing if you want to start off, those yellorium fuel rods, a reactor controller, and a reactor power tap. I think there's a separate type of reactor, but that one's too confusing for me. And you need a turbine, which I have over there. I was setting up something for Steam, but it didn't work. I think I know why, but I'm not smart. Anyways. And so now that I have this, if I turn it on, you look at that huge heat spike up to around 2000. See, Celsius, and I'm going with 500 redstone flux per tick. Per tick, that's right. It's quite a bit, actually, for a bit of yellorium. And my waste is currently at 0.84 millibuckets per tick. So, it depletes my core stuff. And here, this is where you would get your waste if I clicked eject waste. And I would get cyanide, or whatever it's called. And yeah, there are ways that you can make this core heat go down so that your reactor doesn't overheat. But, I mean, it hasn't worked for me. I've tried Renaissance Ender. Tried gelid crimethium or whatever it is. So yeah. So I'll just extract some power from this with some redstone energy conduits. Here, redstone energy conduit. Okay, I can type. There we go. So I'll grab my redstone energy conduits real quickly, and I'll put them onto a pulverizer. By the way, in case you haven't noticed yet, you need a source of power to actually power your pulverizer at first to get the yellorium dust and stuff, and then you need a furnace or a redstone furnace. So yeah, you have to have, but first you have to have a stable source of power. Pardon? Bit gassy today. What this power tap does basically extracts all the power, nuclear energy that you're getting into pretty much all pipes, like energy conduits for any mod. It works good with thermal expansion, I think, anyways. So yeah, this is what it powers. I'm powering a pulverizer right now, but you see, as you can see with this one, I am using because I use a whole system. which is really good because ME systems are kind of hard to make. I mean, but they're really good for storing stuff. I used the leadstone energy conduit, same thing for thermal expansion. But yeah, that was really it on how to make a nuclear. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please click that subscribe button. But anyways, thank you all. I'll see you later. Goodbye.